How we doing? Oh! Good job, Scott. Good job.
Now we gotta be quiet.
Let's go.
These are really cool curtains.
Is Nick Magarelli? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Say something.
Hey, Nick Magarelli, you faggot. Jim Bob Harrison.
I think I'm Jim Bob, Randy Bull.
DEI by 7. Second. 1, 2, 3, work. Did say they're going to shock the world. Is that crazy? We were 3 for 2. Hey, Beaver, let's go, baby! What are you texting? Nick?
All right, we're ready to get started. Winners bracket semifinal. DEI, SNS, Scots, Easton in the bright yellow shirts with gray pants out in the field. The old Magic team taking on Albicocco, the Scene, Easton in the red with gray pants. Big John Hickey, the pitcher. Steve Allen going to lead things off for Albicocco. Better known as the Scene. Line smash, center field base hit. Allen has not made many outs this year, let alone this weekend. He's got a double. He's got a pulled quad, I believe he said. So he's not running well. Still playing left field, though. Here's Dal Beggs. Beggs, of course, last year with the national or world champion major division team, Laser Vision. Any questions you've had? We are starting to be able to see the screen here to read your questions. As the sun moves around the field. That one was down the middle, bounced to second. Dale Zwack makes the backhand and the throw. So I'm not sure who that is at second. We'll get the names for you here in a minute. Batter is Robert Knobloch. Knobloch lines it to first for the out. Sean Ballard, the batter. Ballard knuckleball, and he hits it deep left center field, a no-doubter. 2-0 the Scene. John Robinson smashes center field. Center fielder leaps and catches it. As we discussed before, the outfield goes straight down from the infield, downhill. And that ball never really came down. The center fielder, Tyndall, timed it just right, made a leaping catch. 2-0 your score. We go to the bottom of the first.
Jim's not listening.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, lock in every at bat. Don't take nothing off. You hear me? Don't take one at bat off.
I'm at it. Play ball here. I'm at it.
Matt McCraw, the second baseman, number 1, lead things off. Jeff LaHare, Matt Tyndall, your first 3. Line smash, right field, base hit for McCraw.
Let's go. Come on. Way off, open, bag. Come on, suck on the grass here. Work them, run it.
LaHare moves in the box, hits it right center, over the right, actually the center fielder's head. And LaHare hustles in with a double, second and third, nobody out for the 3-hitter Matt Tyndall. Ball curved away from the center fielder Beatty. Every step he took, the ball went another foot to right center and hit off the fence. Fence is here 300 feet all the way around. Matt Tyndall, the batter. Todd Peace on deck. Tyndall played briefly with Down to Earth a few years ago. It's been with Magic and DEI ever since. Bouncer to short. And he outran it. Shortstop for Albicocco is a new player they just picked up this weekend. We'll have to get his name in a minute. We'll set the defense for you. John Robinson's catching. Dirty Sanchez, the pitcher. Robert Knobloch at third. Middle infielders Tony Mack. Dal Beggs at second. First base Chris Moon. Todd Peace bounces it off the glove of the shortstop and no play. First and second. Dylan Davidson, the batter.
Watch your right here, man. Watch your right, back 30. Come on. Tape job.
And Davidson hits it well, left center field, and out of here. 3-run shot for Davidson. Is that 5? No big deal. Beershank, the batter. Base hit up the middle. A nice rhythm now for DEI. here in the bottom of the first. 5 runs across. Sean Hussey.
Hey, watch the right side here. Watch the right side.
Knuckleball inside for Sanchez. That one's flat and short, but he pounded it through to left side. Base hit, first and second. Let me know how the audio is. Using the laptop audio, so you might get some background noise from the fans here. Bruce Daddy, the batter. Daddy, of course, played with TaylorMade a year ago. Knuckleball from Sanchez, fouled off right field line.
Let's go. Lock it and hit it.
Outfield here for the scene. Looks like Stevie Allen in left. Beatty in center. I think that's Fanigloa. Not sure how to pronounce that in right field. We also have Brent Griffin this weekend. Tanner Tapley also on the bench. Line smash, left center field's going to score a run. Ball 2 hops the fence. And another RBI double, this one from Daddy. Brings up Venturini. Yeah, Knobloch's at third base, I believe. Or is he? You're saying he's in right? Good question. Looks like he's at third. Venturini, Hickey, and Zwack. Fly ball deep right. The wind's going to take this to the fence. And caught right on the fence. For an out, John Hickey, the batter. Run scored. Runner on third.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the question on the board about the scene shortstop, that's a new player they picked up this week. We'll have to get his name. Bouncer up the middle, T-Mac Fields, and throws Hickey out. That'll end the inning. We'll get the score here. Six. 6-2 after 1 inning.
Right here's their best hitter, I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
That's their best hitter.
Center field, too.
Well, you know, promoters like, hey, we need some rings for this team. I'm like, well, there's a bunch of names. Oh, yeah.
Here we go, dude.
Beatty hammers it left center field and gone. Solo homer. Makes it 6-3. And T-Mac flies out to center, out number 1, Tony Mack. Chris Moon, the batter.
We were going to green.
We have for a score.
6-3, DEI. Joined by Mike Dill again. Combat Sports, top of the second inning. Albicocco trailing 6-3. And Moon bounces a slow roller to third. In time at first. Out number 2. We got to get a name on this guy. He's wearing Matt King's jersey.
I don't know who this is.
I know. They said he's a new player. Getting a tryout this weekend. He's playing shortstop. We'll just call him King until we find out. Everybody else, I have the lineup for DEI, and I know the rest of these guys. Pitch by Hickey, inside and flat.
This is a big tournament for the scene because anything other than a win here is not good for them.
Right.
Because, especially the way the points went last weekend.
Yep.
Because what we have here, 4 conference teams.
Here?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have 4 conference teams, so we're looking at 162 for the winner and 132 for second.
Yep. Yeah, you definitely want the 162 coming out of here. Wow. Hammered it past Hickey, almost hit him in the knee. Base hit by Finiglua,
Yep.
something like that.
Danny Sanchez.
Dan Sanchez, the batter, and then the top of the order coming up.
With last year with Combat, we played this tournament, and we finished second.
Ties you,
and
right?
it finished second, and it didn't do us any good.
Right.
It was just a throwaway.
Yep. Pitch was flat.
Which is not what you see called by a lot of non-conference umpires.
Right. Like the last game.
Yes, exactly.
Sanchez takes 3 pitches for a walk, and the bases are loaded for Steve Allen.
If you notice how tall Hickey is, he releases everything at his hip.
Yeah.
So it's almost got to get to his head to have 3 feet from the release.
Right.
And if it's a conference umpire, they're never going to call that pitch a strike. But, you know,
Steve Allen, of course, last year started with DeMarini Dirty, finished up with Shop. I haven't seen him making out today. Could be working on a big weekend here. Oh, he missed that. There's your first out, and that's going to end the inning.
that's a big out.
Big out. Huge out. 6-3. We go to the bottom of the second. DEI with the lead coming up. Eventually.
You like sweet tea?
Nah, I don't like sweet tea.
You want water or you want a Gatorade or something?
Well, a Gatorade sounds good. Red or orange. Thanks. Dale's whack, the batter. We'll get you an update on the TaylorMade score here in a minute. Swack fouls it off. Swack, of course, played with TaylorMade. Does the outfield fence look level to you now that I'm able to see my screen? Looks like I need to do some leveling. Or am I wrong? Swack hits it right center, no one home. 2 hops the fence. Swack with a leadoff double. Brings up the top of the order, Matt McCraw.
The line was super long. Dale Swack just hit the double. He lives about 10-15 minutes from here.
Does he?
Yeah.
He's from Minnesota originally,
From Minnesota,
right?
yep. He moved here for work, and actually have played a little fall league stuff with him before.
He's played with TaylorMade and Magic in the past. McCraw, right center again. They've got the gaps down pat here. He's going to be held to a single.
Well, where we are we close to the top of the order now?
No, that was the top of the order.
We're number 2 hitter.
2 hitters, Jeff LaHare. What do you got up there? 5-4. All above.
There's another base hit to right field.
Jeff LaHare with an RBI single makes it 7-3. Batters Matt Tyndall. Up score from field 2. Above all landscaping leading 5-4 over Cash House in the other semifinal. The winner is going to come down here to field 1 and take on the winner of this game next. Tyndall inside. Tyndall hits it deep and out of here.
3-run homer.
3-run homer, right? 2 homers now for DEI. And a 10-3 lead here in the bottom of the second. Todd Peace, the batter. Question on the board, where's Chris Moon? He's playing first base. Peace tries to keep it in the park. He bounces to third. He's thrown out by Knobloch. Question, who's sitting with me? Mike Dill. Combat Sports. East Coast. What would you call what's your position with Combat?
Territory
sales manager for Combat Sports. Also the 3 or 4 hitter for line drive. 3 hitter. Holstein's the 4 hitter.
Yes.
Bouncer back to the mound is going to be out number 2. That's Davidson. DEI players are all trying to keep it in the park with nobody on, and they're bouncing out here. Beershank, the batter. And there's this fly out. So 3 outs in a row ends the inning. DEI gets 4 runs on 1 homer. They lead 10-3. Both teams with 2 home runs.
Who we have leading off? Is it Beggs leading off?
Yeah.
Strong show up and you drink it. Really don't know about the
Dow Beggs leading off. Then we got
Beggs, Knobloch, and Ballard. Ballard hit one like it was a baseball last time up. I mean, it was the farthest home run I've seen today.
He is a great hitter. Former ABS teammate of mine, Tim Riley's. Great hitter. Now, Dale, see how Dale's way off the plate right now? He's really going to try to work middle backside here.
Yep. I'd cover up if I was a pitcher here.
Yeah, I would. Now, see, there's a case of a non-conference strike right there. You know, our conference guys do such a good job.
Yep. Conference umpiring is one of the best things about the conference, the consistency. Bouncer up the middle. Jeff LaHare makes the play.
Absolutely right, and not to single them out, but it's the toughest game to call, and the umpiring at the U-Trip level is so much better than when we go to the ASAA. It's night and day.
Bouncer past the bag at third. Knobloch's got himself a double. Ballard's going to hit with a man on second, one out.
And he will, without question, great teammate, he will try to play the game here. He will do everything he could for a guy his size to play the game. I don't know if you know this, he's a great singer also.
I didn't. I wouldn't know that.
He plays in a great band. He's a great singer.
Bouncer past Hickey up the middle, base hit. Knobloch holds at third. Runners on the corners for John Robinson.
The one thing Robinson will do, he stands way up in the box. He will always take a strike. If he swings without a strike, I'll be surprised. He always tries to take a strike.
He looked like he was geared up, though, for that one, but I know he does take a lot of pitches. Ooh, that was hittable. Right, he should have hit that. I like how he gets in the box. He's already way out front, and then he shuffles. He's
way up there.
Sometimes he's the furthest out of anybody.
He's moving off the plate now. You see that?
Right back up the middle. RBI base hit for Robinson.
Robinson's a local boy from Baltimore. Look at all the fans behind us, Dale. A lot of his buddies are here.
Yep. Robinson's RBI base hit makes it 10-4. Beatty, the center fielder, stands in with 2 on. Hickey's trying to hammer that flat pitch, and he's just not getting any hump on it. That one's down the middle, right back to the pitcher.
Play.
Hickey onto the middle infielder and a first, and a double play. Ends the top half of the third. The Scene gets 1. They trail 10-4.
While we're here, I just got a text right now to one of my other ABS teammates who just sent me a text. Mike Broderick, who's the middle infielder.
Yeah, I remember.
Named Shooter. One of the best gloves in the country. If anybody's looking for a shortstop middle infielder, his hands are as good as anybody's.
Right. I remember Broderick.
Fantastic player. Is Shootman on the bench?
No. Adam Shootman, who normally plays center field for the Scene, is not here this weekend. I don't know if they're trying out other players or he just couldn't make it. Question on the board, what class is DEI? They are a conference, technically to be determined, but they're a B team.
I'd say B.
I would say in their case it's to be determined A or B, but yes. I think they're legit B.
I think so too.
One
thing they always
they're not
fight
get
the battle
bumped.
of is where their guys are from the Northeast.
Yeah.
They're from the Northeast. They always get a late start, and it's hard for them to find tournaments.
Right.
Yeah, that's the tough part. That's why they always come here, because most of their guys can drive from New England here in about 6 hours.
Yep. Sean Hussey bounces it past Sanchez for a base hit. Bruce Daddy, who hit a double last time up, stands in. Daddy pops it up. on the dirt.
He better. Oh, he dropped. They dropped it on purpose.
They dropped it on
Turned double play.
purpose, stepped on second, throws to
Double play.
first.
As soon as he walked back to the dugout, I said, Tony Mack.
Yep.
Now we got controversy. The umpire is saying it's an intentional drop. I didn't know if you knew Tony Mack played minor league baseball in this area.
Did he?
He was with the Orioles, and he played at Bowie.
What position did Tony Mack play in baseball?
I don't remember, but
He's got a good arm. I thought maybe
I don't know if he
pitcher.
played infield or outfield, but he played A-ball, I think, in Frederick, Maryland, and he played Double A in Bowie.
Double play on the pop-up. The umpires discussed it, and they called a double play. Tony Mack intentionally dropping the ball.
Big heads-up play by Tony Mack right there.
In that case, did he even touch it?
No, he just let it drop.
Right, you just totally let it drop. You're good to go.
Well,
if you try to catch it, then they can judge.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But one thing he did, Tony Mack, who's one of the best defenders in the country, they told him, they said, let it drop.
Yeah.
Good talk by Sanchez right there, because Sanchez called it out. He said no runner. And
he saw Daddy walking into the dugout. Yeah.
That could be a big play right here.
Venturini, the batter, nobody on now. And he hits it right center. Venturini with a double.
Now here's a case where you've got Hickey up. You got Hickey up, and then Dale Zwack behind him. Dale Zwack is no kind of home run threat. If you're Hickey here, you probably just try to go after it and try to go hard after it.
Hickey is batting in the 10 spot because he's been struggling this year. So
I think with him, you just want him to
hit
it hard.
He needs to just hit it out.
Hit it out and let Dale Zwack do what he does.
Just to get his confidence going. Hammers it past the shortstop. And we're going to have...
That's a big base hit right there for Hickey. He kept the ball in the park and scored the run.
RBI single for Hickey.
And now he puts Zwack up. And that's almost like having a number 8 batter in the National League. Here's Zwack is your number 11 hitter.
Right.
Who's a pretty good hitter. Not a lot of power, but see if he turns it over.
Going to try to roll the top.
Very smart hitter.
Zwack hits it. Foul. It was definitely foul.
Probably not many guys out here at the park smarter than Dale Zwack. He's a pretty smart guy.
Might not take a whole lot to be smarter than the rest.
We got a text from Mark Urbane. He said, be sure to let everybody know Arizona is hot as blank. They're getting ready to play Classic Glass, he said.
I was out there last year in the morning and the evening. It's awesome out there. But in the middle of the day, that sun just eats right through you.
What did they do over there?
And Zwack hits it. Flies out to right. DEI gets 1 run. They add to their lead. 11-4 your score. T-Mac played outfield, coming from the chat room.
Okay.
I thought maybe it was a pitcher.
No, he was there. I knew he was.
Above all. All right, thanks. Above all, with a 3-run lead on Cash House in the 3rd inning. Update.
I don't know if everybody thinks it's supposed to beat him in that. It's supposed to be with you. Remember the dude, Dundon, Funny Bill
Right, we're ready to start the top of the 4th inning. Tony Mack, Chris Moon,
and one thing,
Hector Diaz.
I didn't get you the finals, but last night on the baseball field, Tony Mack, I don't know who was the actual winner, but Tony Mack actually hit home runs from the left side and the right side.
Right. He's a switch hitter.
Yeah.
You don't know who won?
I had to leave. My daughters had 8 a.m. lacrosse games this morning.
Okay.
And I wasn't staying out there for that, so I had to be up at like 6 o'clock.
Yep.
I see plenty of guys hit home runs every weekend.
Yeah, the home run derbies kind of get old. I just like to put the winner in or get a picture of him or whatever. It's probably Ballard that won. Tony Mack with a leadoff single. Chris Moon, the batter. Hickey's pitch, flat as flat can be, but he hammered it through the left side. First and second for Hector Diaz. Couple of questions on the board. Classification, Albicocco is an A team. DEI is a B team. Above all, who pitches for above all, and where are they from? Is the question.
New Jersey.
They're from New Jersey. They have a couple of ex-conference players on that team, ABS guys, Montenegro.
Pat Raporti.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter for Hector Diaz. The shortstop comes out. Tanner Tapley, pinch hitter. With 2 on and nobody out.
Kind of unusual to have a pinch hitter this early in the game.
It's a little early. They're down 11-4 with no outs, and they might be thinking
look how far off.
A little more offense. They do have a little bit of a bench over there. A few guys. Tapley. Inside pitch, hammers it over the third baseman. Tony Mack's going to score. Chris Moon's running hard. He's in the third. Tapler with an RBI double.
Hey, coach. Hey, coach.
Paniglua, the batter, lefty.
Got him, and then who we have Sanchez now.
Sanchez on the top.
Now they're
re-entry. Re-entry for Tapley is Diaz. Tapley's done for the game. He's hobbling over there. Might have pulled something. Hickey with 2 pumps, put it down the middle, and Paniglua missed it. Should be a run.
Good throw to the plate.
Cut off. Moon scores 11-6. Both teams using 2 home runs in the game, so
we have Sanchez up now.
Plenty left. Sanchez on the top of the order.
Just got it. Russ Banaszak is the pitcher for.
Russ Banaszak?
Yeah, he was with Gas House when they won the ASAC.
Is he with Angle in one?
Yes, he was. You always know Russ because he's got the cut-off sleeves on it. He always cuts off the sleeves on every jersey he's ever in. Give a shout out to Mike Broderick on that one. He just texted me to tell me that.
All right. I think I need to straighten the camera a little. I didn't get it perfectly straight. Let me know at home if the fence is level out there. When I set all this up.
Sanchez right there. You get to the top of the lineup.
Steve Allen's going to get another crack with the bases loaded. This
Sanchez
time,
is a very
no
underrated
outs.
hitter.
He's a clutch hitter, I think.
He really is, but he knows how to play the game. And I can guarantee you, if Steve Allen doesn't get this, Dal Beggs is getting it behind him.
Yep. Allen, of course, flew out with the bases loaded last time he was up, but there's no outs this time. Needs to get a good pitch. He got it. Center field.
No.
Off the fence. Allen's going to hustle into second, even though he's got a pulled muscle.
Second, third for Dal Beggs.
2-run double.
How many home runs is
2 homers each so far.
So my guess is Dow's going to go after it really hard in the gap now.
11-8. Nobody out. Dal Beggs. Runners on second and third. Nobody out. Hickey sets the defense to the left side. And Beggs hits it center field. Should be out of here. Ball carries to the fence and gone. 3-run homer for Dal Beggs. Ties up the game, 11-11. Robert Knobloch, the batter. That pitch was pretty close. He takes a walk, brings up Sean Ballard.
He's going to go after it hard right here.
They've used 3 home runs. We're in the 4th inning. Still nobody out. Ballard hits it deep left field and gone.
He was trying to hit that down.
Yeah, that was more of a line drive. 2-run shot. Nine runs in the inning and a 13-11 lead for the Scene.
John Robinson, he's going to take a, see how far off the play is, he's going to take a strike again.
Robinson, this is the home field. Does he play league here?
I know he there's really the leagues at this park aren't real good. I think he plays somewhere else around Baltimore.
Yeah.
He said Reisterstown is where it was. That's where he hit out towards Owings Mills with the Ravens train.
Inside, walked him. He does draw a lot of walks.
I need to get the Winnebago. I need to get the Winnebago one
Beatty, the hitter. Bouncer right side. Second baseman makes the play. Gets the force at second. Out number 2. Tony Mack, who led things off, will bat again.
One thing you can notice that people at home can't see, if you look at the Scene's dugout, look right there. Is there any way of conference up to let the whole team sit outside the dugout?
Over here, the above all team, the entire team and their 5 bench guys were all standing right next to the baseline. Yeah, you don't see this in the conference usually. The players are allowed outside the dugout here. Bouncer left side, shortstop makes the play and throws him out at second. The Scene gets 9 runs on 2 homers. And they lead 13-11. We go to the bottom of the 4th. What's that? You would think I would know by now, right? I usually don't get too detailed, but since there's not like 1,000 conference teams playing, you might as well concentrate on one good game, you know. Usually there's so many games going, I don't really announce until take a seat. I don't really announce until Sunday usually.
You know how many bumpers?
4-2. Yeah. I have 13-11 as the score. Yeah. They got 9 that inning. All right, top of the order, Matt McCraw. Probably make 2 or 3 good what? Not sure what the subject is. Matt McCraw with the base hit to left. Brings up the 2-hitter Jeff LaHare. If you're talking about good games, I was just referring to usually this time in the evening there's 4 or 5 good conference matchups going on, so I can't just sit and do one game. But here it's a little different. Runner on first, 13-11 your score. DEI down 2. Sliced it into right. Finigloa makes the catch, 1 out. Todd Peace, the batter. Matt Tyndall didn't look like a very good pitch to hit. Flies out to right, out number 2. DEI not matching the 9-run inning here by the scene. Did Line Drive end up playing Brismondo at all?
Yeah, we played them in the quarterfinals. Played them in the quarterfinals at the stadium and actually led for a little while, and then they rumbled us, I think, in the 6th in the first tournament.
Right. Yeah, Brismondo going 12-0. The defense looked superb, maybe the best it's been in a long time. Todd Peace, line drive at the shortstop, off Hector's glove.
Good hustle by the runner on first base.
Good base running by Tyndall, or is that LaHare? Some heads-up base running by DEI saves the inning. With 2 outs, here's Dylan Davidson.
You don't make out to the strike.
I think this is the guy that helps Jeff Hall run East Coast Sports. Is it? Yeah, East Coast Athletics. Dylan Davidson. I think that's him.
Yeah.
I've talked to the guy on the phone before. Never seen him play ball, though. Davidson walks.
A lot of pitchers on this field have a hard time throwing strikes today with the wind.
Wind going out to the right field corner. Left to right across the field. Here's Biershank with the bases loaded. 2 outs. First pitch is short.
That was the one you probably should have gone after.
Inside. Full count. No foul to give. Inside, hits it anyways. Down the left field line. 2 runs are in. Double for Biershank.
That's good, clean living because he flirted right with the line on that.
Yeah, 2 strike. Shot down the third base line. We're all tied up at 13. We got a loud crowd here.
Yeah.
And Hussey, grounder to short, long throw, in time. Hector Diaz with the play. We're all tied up. We go to the 5th, 13 all. All right, let me make a quick picture run this time. The old camera's getting dusty.
Good, Nick. How are you?
I told Craig his ring looked good. You got look Craig like that when you switch to water, make the ring go.
If they give shit, if they get you out of the game and you get hurt, you don't have a chance.
Hey, Craig, was it at a carnival or King's Dominion? Carnival or Land? Three rings on a milk bottle and got a ring.
Because if somebody
You see me down?
I understand, but on the other side, when you got somebody
Moon leads off right now. Base it up the middle.
Yeah, every pitch.
don't try to say I
I know you hit hard, you hit hard. Get him up out there, motherfucker. Better let him know, yo. I'm gonna speak my shit. I'm sorry, TP. I'm
Three-run homer. What are you gonna do? All right, three-run homer. Who hit that?
I think it was Knobloch. Is that right?
Knobloch?
Is it Knobloch?
No, it was the last guy. Finigula.
Okay, yeah, because
Maybe.
it was Sanchez.
Three-run homer makes it 16-13. Update on the other field. Cash House leading by 3 over Above All.
My bad.
See, one thing that happened
Sanchez walks.
with TaylorMade losing, I mean, you know, if just say the Scene loses this game,
Yeah.
that means one of those teams
Someone's
is
not getting even second place.
They're not getting second place. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's a huge punch for the points this week.
Yep. Steve Allen hammers it past the shortstop. Base hit. Yeah, we were talking about the points a lot this week, and when you have Nordcap, who goes out to Vegas, finishes second in a good tournament, gets 137 points, and S&S Pools, a C team out of Cincinnati, goes to Florida, gets 152 and 152 again for going 0-4. You got a problem.
Yeah, what's going to happen is you're almost going to make these
mandatory.
Well, there's going to be certain tournaments
that
everybody's going to play in,
right.
and events like this that draw a lot of teams, you know, they're going to go by the wayside.
Right.
And it's a shame.
It's going to end up being 6 or 7 tournaments where if you don't have the money to go to those 6 or 7, you're not going to play the conference.
You're not going to play the conference.
And it's a simple fix. Just don't give points to 17th or worse. You just cut off the points.
Exactly right.
Dow begs the batter, 2 on, he hammers it. Left fielder made a diving attempt. It's by him all the way to the fence. Sanchez scores. Steve Allen's going to try to score from first. He's in. 2 more runs across. 5-run inning and an 18-13 lead.
Hey, get that work back now, boy.
Top of the 5th inning here. Robert Knobloch, the batter. That's a pretty good pitch to hit. Knobloch hit it out of here.
Yep.
2-run homer. Seven runs across in the inning. 6 homers now for the scene. Sean Ballard, the batter.
He's going to really try to work the middle here.
Ballard, he hit the middle all right.
Yeah.
Solo homer. Ballard with 3 homers in the game. The last 2, I don't think he even tried. He was just trying to hit a base hit.
Robinson's moving way, way up in the box now. He's going to try to work a walk right here.
I think he's walking. Oh, he hit it. That's to the fence and just 303 feet on the homer.
Hey, take solo.
4 homers in the inning. They're out of home runs. Beatty bounces it up the middle base hit. T-Mac going to switch hit to the right side, I believe.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
I agree. They're the visiting team. They've used all their home runs and not real wisely.
How many home runs does DEI have left?
They got 6 homers left.
6 homers left.
T-Mac from the right side this time. Runner on first. He fouls it off.
Now he's going to go back to the left side now. Yeah.
Is it? T-Mac now switching to the left side. Pitch from Hickey is flat off of Hickey's glove. It's going to be an infield single. Hit him square in the glove.
We have 2 outs now.
74 viewers. Not quite the
The
draw that the Resmondo brings, right?
The Moon is way off the play here too. So he's way off.
Yep, Chris Moon. Hickey, I think they could draw more walks off of Hickey if they're patient. That one's down the middle. I think I could have hit that ball, Mike. That was a meatball.
That was right there.
Base hit for Chris Moon. 2-run score.
Something else you notice is the guys move off the plate here, and after playing here a lot, see how they have the sunken mats?
Yeah.
The mats stay up, and the dirt is getting dug out. It's almost a lip on the front and to the side. See how it's elevated right there?
I see that.
You'll start to see if guys are trying to move way up, they're going to slip and fall.
The scene got 9 runs in the 4th, 11 runs here in the 5th. They lead 24-13.
I get Dave go high. Dave go high. I get third person. Dave high. One dog take. I get third person. They don't want some high forward game.
I do believe they have a backup pitcher. Sean Hussey is the backup. He's the third baseman. Hector Diaz, the batter. Bouncer, weakly hit. Shortstop fields and throws just in time. Fanigua, the batter. Fanigua hits it through a big hole on the right side. RBI single. He's going to stretch it to a double on the air.
Danny Sanchez, and then the top of the
We can bet the team, and then we can bet one on one. Whatever they all want to do.
But right now, he don't want to go.
I mean, I know you can drink it, so we doing it on the soda. We weren't doing that. No, on the soda.
Sanchez pasted it right over the base at third.
He's
RBI
running
double.
well. He's running well today. He's cut some pounds in the offseason. He looks good.
He was, he was hobbling earlier, but he looked a little bit better there.
I see on here, they asked what your next term is. Dallas. So what are you doing? Dallas and then Music City?
Music City.
And then
Kansas City, I'm out. My wife is graduating with her master's degree.
Oh, good for you.
So I'm going to the ceremony. Allen, backside base hit. Stevie Allen has hit the ball all over the park.
Does the team have any home runs left? One?
No.
They're out?
They're out.
Okay.
Beggs is going to have to keep it in. Runners on the corners.
Whatever he does, he's going to do it hard here. He's going to go out hard.
We all play tomorrow, roll across. We all bring our bowling balls. We leave that go one line and get it in.
Beggs down the middle, and he popped it up. Right field is going to be a sacrifice fly. Sanchez scores. 14-run inning. 27-13 the score. 27-13. Actually in run rule territory, just about. Knobloch with another base hit. That's gonna
score Allen, I think.
Yep, Allen scores again. He's been holding that the whole tournament. Pulled muscle. That's a 15-run lead, so DEI is going to have to score in the bottom half to keep the game going. Yeah, wow. Good for them. Cash House up 10 over on the other field.
And it looked like ADS had control over them.
Yeah.
And look at that.
They were down in both games. And we're going to see them here in a few minutes.
And then the landscaping team from New Jersey, that was like the darlings of the tournament. Ooh, off of Hickey's leg by Ballard.
That ball got Hickey in the leg. Run scores.
The fans are yelling, "Don't rub it." He's a pretty tough dude.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's a prison guard. I don't think there's many prisoners going after him.
Hickey did he play some pro basketball or college basketball?
I think he played college. He's a tough guy.
Yeah. He's also a USSSA director.
Yes, he is.
Johnny Robinson just hit a nasty ball at the shortstop.
Yay, son! White lock! White lock!
Ted, you all right, Ted?
Beatty with a fly out or ground out. Missed where he hit it there. The Scene has a long inning. They put up 15, 16 runs on 4 homers. They lead 29-13. DEI still has 6 homers, but they need to score at least 2 to keep the game going. 16.
Hickey's limping a little bit right now. That one struck him pretty good.
He went over to the bench there. He didn't pay attention to what he was saying. Ballard against Hickey. Who wins that fight?
I don't know.
Hickey could probably take a few punches.
He probably can. And Sean Ballard, as big as he is one of the nicest guys you ever met.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He's a great singer. He is. He's a really good singer.
That's twice you brought that
I'm
up.
telling you. He actually told me he's Bobby Nifong's running a home run derby the Thursday night before the Music City.
Yeah.
And Ballard said he would bring he would come and play music at the ballpark that night. He would set up a gig right there.
I thought he was going to sing the national anthem.
He should.
Maybe
really
tomorrow before the big game.
That's actually a good thing. I've heard him belt out some Prince for me before.
Prince?
Yeah.
That'd be good. Bruce Daddy, the batter. DEI just gave up too many runs. Bouncer up the middle. T-Mac backhands and throws. Brought Chris Moon off the base, but he made the tag.
Really, for DEI, what they want here is they want if they can make it to tomorrow, that's a really good finish for them as a B team.
Right. But I do think DEI and Valley Motors, I think they thought they were going to come here and win.
Yeah, they came here confident. Valley Motors has a good team, too. They're
real good. Question on the board about Matt King. He's not here. He's on the roster with the Scene. Was he there last week in Florida?
I did not see him.
I don't think he made either tournament.
But we were so spread out last weekend.
I hope not.
He can't run really well, so we might take 2 hits to score him here if they don't get a home run. Base hit to right field. See, that's hurt him right here because Zwack could have gone first to third, and if Hickey could have scored there, but Hickey's hobbled. I mean, they've got a long ways to go.
Right. They did get one, right?
Yeah.
Well, the internet crashed for a second. So Hickey needs to score to keep this game going. He should.
I mean, that's what 1, right?
I think 1. LaHare to second. On to first. And there's your game. The Scene beats DEI 29-14. Oh, they got their gloves. So they scored 2?
I guess he scored 2. Okay.
All right, my bad.
Yeah. The scene thought it was over too.
Yeah, I thought it was over. It's not over. That shows you I can't keep score. I thought that was 15.
What is the score right now? They're plus 14. Plus 14.
14,
yeah.
okay.
They needed 1 to stay, and they got Okay, they only needed 1 to stay. Okay.
Go get the score over there.
So you gonna play with Brown time? Big time. He said he got mad at y'all when y'all went down there and played with
Port.
That's James Norwell right there.
Hey, good stick, good work, come on.
Cash House is up 18.
That's the second out of the inning right there. So they've bunched up 2 outs right now.
Yeah, it's having problems.
Look like large bricks.
Big play in this game is a pop-up in the infield where Bruce popped it up and ran back to the dugout and let it drop for
a double play.
It's
been downhill ever since.
That was a big play in this game. Todd Peace just got him on board. You know, if you're DEI right now, you just go after everything hard. You're going to spin some down. Got to use up your homers, so go hard.
Yeah, we have good internet service here, but for some reason it gave a hiccup right there. Bottom of the 6th, bouncer goes bad hop right by the lip. Goes over Diaz's head at short. Infield single. Beer shanked the batter. And a liner off
right
the
off
shortstop's glove. They brought him for defense. He's had 2 liners go right off the glove. And at this level, the line drive, you got to look at all the way in. You can't just, because it's moving. Yeah, it's knuckling, it's moving.
You know what I noticed last week? What I've noticed is guys who live in the cold weather climates, you can hit in a cage all winter, but you can't work on defense.
Right.
You just can't work on defense. There's only so much you can do with defense. You got to get out and just play.
Yep. Bouncer to short, he can make up for it. Over to T-Mac on the first. In time. And we're still stuck at the 14 mark as we go to the 7th.
I thought we were doing
Just dust. Amazing. Oops. I opened up another somehow.
They'd be smart right now if Sanchez gets on to put a runner in for him, because they're going to have to play immediately after.
Right. Top of the 7th inning. Albicocco, the Scene Easton, leading by 14. They had a huge 16-run 5th inning. Definitely the best offensive team here, Albicocco.
Yeah.
The Scene, or TaylorMade's probably more of just an all-around speed and defense. But I wouldn't call them an offensive team, TaylorMade.
I haven't seen Taylor. I did not see TaylorMade play one game last week.
They're more
up. He's going to stop it first. He hit it to the fence.
Base hit
they
by
need to get a runner for him
Sanchez.
right now, because he's got to go again tonight.
Yep. I don't see anybody though.
You need to put a coach in or something.
I think there's 3 teams that are similar in the A division: Line Drive, Sonny's, and TaylorMade. All just well-rounded, not necessarily in-your-face offensive teams, just good, solid defense.
We got a runner for Sanchez now at first.
And a pinch hitter, Brent Griffin. I think he's in for Steve Allen, so they're giving some guys a rest. Griffin, of course, played with TNR Stucco. Oh, he crushed it center field. And Tyndall made a nice play on the fence for the out. Griffin was with TNR Stucco. 454. He played with Shop at the end of last year. Question if I've seen Above All play. I saw him play parts of 2 games. They got a good offensive team.
You do.
Bouncer up the middle, fielded by. Oh, he missed it.
Yeah,
Ball went in the center.
I played against Above All, the pickup team back in March. It was pretty cold. We had a pickup team, and they're very good.
Yep.
A lot of good. Like they'd be with a little bit more power. They could play B in conference.
Right. Knobloch, bouncer left side through the hole. And now the Scene leads by 15.
John, that ain't how your ball's leaving. That ain't how, no homo. But that ain't how your ball's leaving out this motherfucking car.
Sean Ballard just got it. They're giving him the right side. He got to try to work it out.
Ballard bounces it to second and a double play.
Oh, he called him safe at
Safe.
first.
You got to swing here. Come on, kid.
Safe at first. I had him out.
Go ahead, John. Something hot.
Try to fix the screen here after this game. It's a little crooked. John Robinson, runner on first, 2 outs. Robinson does look at that first good strike sometimes too much, I think.
He always takes a strike. It's pretty much.
Yeah. On the plate. 1-1. And he hammers it. That's a good swing. Base hit. I think that's for you. Your mom.
Not my mom. Who's been your best player in line drive so far? Biggest surprise to you and next superstar? Who's been our best player? We've got like 4 or 5 guys who are really, really good. And we got a bunch of young guys. I tell you,
Oh, wow.
You know who's been the biggest surprise we had?
Who's
I'd say Farron Miller.
Farron Miller, the pitcher?
He has been lights out. I mean, he pitched really well in Vegas.
Yeah.
He was all tournament in Vegas, and he was fantastic last weekend. He pitched because Billy Barrett wasn't there the first tournament for work,
Right.
and Farron pitched all the games. And he even Rosmondo, Laser Vision. I mean, he's in there digging in. Like,
Yeah, Miller. I saw Miller pitch the GSLB championship. They double dipped the team and won. Yeah, he's an up and coming pitcher.
and he says here, next superstar. I'd say
Large
Parfit,
Parfit,
Matt Rear.
Matt Rear, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, those guys are all just.
Rear and Large, I think, could move up pretty quick if they won.
And Ryan Parfit has been lights out this year for us. And Parfit has played so well that they've really just been utilizing Sal Formosa more in the infield than anything. Because they weren't sure what they were going to do. Was Parfit going to play the infield or was Sal? Because Parfit played second base in college. Went to LaSalle in Philadelphia.
Sal played in Philadelphia.
No, Ryan Parfit. Ryan Parfit's from Philadelphia.
We like Bambi. Don't tell me you
Down 7th.
Daddy fouls out. Left field. I think this one's over, Mike.
I believe so.
It's going to be Albicocco, the scene, moving on against Cash House, I believe. Venturini, the batter. Swung on right center field, could be out of here. Solo homer.
Let's go, boys!
We have John Hickey and then Dale Zwack. Unless
It's like maybe a pinch hitter.
there's Zwack.
Yeah, McCarthy. What's that? It's crazy.
Foul out. It's a second.
Don't throw the bat. I don't need a bat coming through the fence. Oh, yeah. This guy's off the bench, right? Yeah. Pinch hitter McCarthy for Zwack. And he pops it up. Back goes T-Mac. That ends the game. We'll be back with the Winners Bracket Championship game next. I'm going to... They asked, right? Hey, hold the table for me. I'm gonna climb up here for a second. Right on. Flop on the ground.
Gotcha.
Nice, fixing the camera.
What does that look like on the screen? Outfield fence level? It's hard to see it.
Yeah, it looks fairly level.
Alright, we'll try that.
Yeah.
Coming down.
Here, I'll just step Molly on my shoulder. Okay. I have to. I have dinner plans.
Do you?
Yeah, my girlfriend's been away all week, so we're going to dinner.
Is it 9 or 8? Don't matter, man. If you don't want to come out.
Dale, do you?
I don't have the.
About 7.
No, I was 15.
That's 15.
Yeah.
The last one didn't even. Oh. Yeah, they was.
Yeah. But I don't know the exact.
What time do you start tomorrow? 8 or 9? 9 o'clock. I'll probably see you in the morning.
All right.
Thanks. I'll probably see you in the morning.
Thanks.
Yeah, I've got 2 fundraisers to go to today.
Yeah. Fun.
So, but I'll see you tomorrow morning. I got to bring something, okay?
Yep. Yep.
Two big innings.
Monster innings. 9 and a 16. Yeah.
Back to back. Took right out of them.
Smoked them. It seemed like in the 5th they were using too many home runs, and then
Sit right next to you, Doug. We're gonna make this thing fun and we'll drown them people out behind you.
I like reading
there I
these.
switched it. Now it's this mic.
Okay.
What's your name?
Ben.
Ben.
Ben Vanessa.
Ben.
Nice to meet you.
Dale. Ben's gonna announce the next game. You cannot be worse than Cal Ford out in Vegas. Now he had about 12 beers in him, but he was getting hammered on the chat. I mean, they were ripping on him because he was so bad.
Oh, great. That's awesome.
I mean, I'm no good at this. I just do it because no one else does it.
Yeah.
My wife's texting me saying she likes when someone else is on the broadcast.
That's awesome.
I think it looks straighter now. More even across.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was a little bit tilted before. Which drives me nuts. We're waiting on Cash House. South Texas Posse needs updated. Yeah, I think it needs updated. Waiting on Cash House.
Cash House won.
Oh, they won?
Yeah, they won. They beat Oregon Ducks.
Here they come. I'm gonna get a drink.
Okay, I'll be
Leave it with Ben. Not that you have to do anything.
Yep.
What's up, man? The shortstop is Hector Diaz. Okay. Somebody noticed him on the broadcast because we didn't know who it was.
Yeah, Hector Diaz.
I'll go grab a drink.
Hey, D-Dub.
Oh, yeah.
D-W. It's Cash House versus Scene, right? Cash House versus Scene.
The Lux is going to play Taylor Made.
Someone wrote DW. the camera's fine. Stop with the OCD. Don't touch it again. Yeah. Yeah, please. You guys better do a good job today. Hey, Rick, I'm on live. Rick, ask Jim if he hears me. I'm on live right now. Broadcasting. You guys are going to watch the winter bracket finals. Cash House versus the Scene. Yeah, 27 people. Are you on right now? Write something. Tell Jim, text Jim and see if he hears me. Tell him that I'm broadcast. I'm the one broadcasting live right now. See? It's funny. Oh shit. Better tell him not to run. Should I type in Titans Reloaded? Combat, the best team in the state. I'll tell them what's that? ADS. What did ADS do? They're done.
ADS?
Yeah.
They're probably just playing their first game in the losers now because Taylor Made lost at the same time and they're just now playing.
Oh wow! But I thought ADS played another game in the back.
Maybe they did. I don't know.
I haven't even kept up. Don't keep looking at that. You're still gonna be ugly.
Taylor Made already played Deluxe.
Yeah.
No, it's his website.
Softballcenter.com.
So if you make a bad call, it will be on the instant replay. It'll be on instant replay. There's only 27 people, so you're good. You can't tick off too
For
many.
now. No, there's more than that. You got to get that. That's the chat room. You got to say how many viewers, and somebody has to look. We can't actually tell unless I bring up another website.
Okay.
Probably 70.
It's so loud. Is this how it is always down here? God. I wonder why people don't want to do things down here.
Yeah, 67.
I lived in Baltimore. Yeah. How many?
67.
67 would be nice.
Probably go up a little, maybe 100.
That's awesome.
Yeah, completely flat.
Uh-oh. I lost. So Taylor Made must have played another game.
No, they switched uniforms. Deluxe is playing Taylor Made. Deluxe is playing Taylor Made on field.
Yeah, right here.
Field 2.
They won their next game? No.
Jimmy hear me? Can Jimmy hear me? Put it on Facebook that I'm broadcasting live right now. Oh God, Bob, you're so funny. Landscaping lost a scene by 17.
Nine a.m.
Crushing to get some balls. Get ready to get started.
Restart.